from Chicago's #1 news. You're watching ABC7 Eyewitness News.
And a very good evening. Welcome to this Eyewitness News update. I'm Ravi Bejholm. The Chicago Fire Department is mourning the loss of one of their own from COVID, and our Mayor Kawash has today's tribute to Michael Pickering.
Chicago firefighters saying goodbye to another member of their family far too soon, gathering in Bridgeview this morning for the funeral of Michael Pickering.
He was a hero on multiple levels. He, as a paramedic, as a firefighter, and as a family member.
The loss of any colleague hits close to home for these firefighters, but this one is especially hard for Katie Basic. She met Pickering when they were both just 19 years old.
Knowing somebody for that long, it's important to understand that we've seen each other's successes and triumphs and growth throughout all the years, and that's kind of what brings a different kind of bond. And all I can say is, in some ways, I see him truly as a brother.
It's a grim day for this family of first responders. Hundreds of them here today saying goodbye to the 4th Chicago firefighter killed by COVID-19. It's a loss that's putting the pandemic into perspective.
It's just devastating, and it just brings such a reality to the complexity and the challenges that COVID has brought as a healthcare provider and to the community.
Pickering first joined the Chicago Fire Department back in 2003 and was assigned to Engine 29 in the Bridgeport neighborhood. His relatives say he got sick a few weeks back and was eventually hospitalized and placed on a respirator. It's a loss that comes far too soon for his family at home and his family on the front lines.
With our family, we get through.
In Bridgeview, Mayor Kawash, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Mayor, thanks very much. Chicago's top doctor, Allison Arwady, is saying that she's hopeful that the indoor mask mandate can be dropped before the end of the year. Dr. Arwady spoke about the mandate while getting a flu shot and a COVID booster. This at Kennedy King College this morning, and she's saying she's a little worried about COVID cases increasing as people start spending more time inside as the fall unfolds. But right now, things are trending in the right direction.
For the next few weeks, at least, it is here to stay. We're a little over 300 cases right now, so we're halfway in that substantial mark. We will recommend taking them off.
And Dr. Arwady says that if Chicago cases go below 200 per day, that is when the mandate may end. A longtime Loop store, is finally returning to its old glory as foot traffic picks up in the area. Our Evelyn Holmes speaking to the business owner about what he hopes is the end of a turbulent year and a half.
Let me check here.
It's more like business as usual today at Sid Jerome Menswear downtown after owner Scott Shapiro decided it was time to unboard the windows.
Slowly, we're starting to see people we haven't seen for the last 2 years, and we feel confident enough that we're going to see more activity by the end of the year.
The business started by Shapiro's father some 63 years ago has survived and is known for outfitting everyone from politicians to famous athletes and even the Pope, who received a gift purchased at Sid Jerome. The protective window boards at the designer men's clothing store came down early this morning. The store was broken into after the unrest sparked by the murder of George Floyd. There were also several grab-and-goes, including one where Shapiro was injured. The boards were finally put into place some 14 months ago following yet another break-in.
It was after that August 10th event that we decided to board up, and it wasn't until this morning that we took the boards down, just because we didn't feel secure enough.
Although the store located at Clark and Monroe has remained open to customers in some form during most of the pandemic, it officially reopened today as foot traffic in Chicago's Loop continues to climb. According to the Chicago Loop Alliance, which tracks pedestrian activity and hotel and office occupancy, Loop activity last month was more than 50% of pre-pandemic levels and even higher over Labor Day weekend.
We did Sundays on State this last summer, and happy to report that we got almost to 100% of 2019 numbers on those Sundays. So that had a really good effect.
Edwards adds other establishments like Petorino's restaurant reopened earlier this month as Chicago's theater scene resumed, possibly bringing back more people and tourists to the Loop. All good news to Scott Shapiro, who is banking on a Loop comeback.
I believe that the Loop isn't dead, it's just sleeping.
Evelyn Holmes, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
All right, we're wishing them well. All right, let's check in now on the weather picture. Phil Schwartz standing by. He's got our ABC7 AccuWeather forecast. Hey, Phil.
Hey, Ravi. Finally starting to feel a bit more like fall out there as temperatures certainly cooling off. Matter of fact, we only saw a high today of 59 degrees. That's the coolest it's been since back on May 28th, but it's only 4 degrees below normal. Right now, we are sitting at 58 degrees. Look how dry that atmosphere is. But that means as the sun sets, temperatures will really fall. Some of the outlying areas could dip down into the upper 30s tonight. 59 along the lakefront Cherville, you're at 58. 58 in South Elgin. You folks out in the Fox River Valley, you have the best chance of dropping into the upper 30s. Clouds on the other side of the lake, that's lake effect clouds with even a few raindrops over there. But for us, we're dry, and that's the way we're going to stay for the next several days. 59 the high, average high is 63. There you see that low of 44 degrees. Yeah, it's the coolest we've been this season, but it's only 1 degree below average. And again, most places tonight will see lows into the low to mid 40s, but there you see some of the 30s showing up out towards Naperville and Joliet. It's possible there could be a little patchy frost, but I don't think that will be a big deal. Tomorrow afternoon, Bears game, beautiful weather, lots of sunshine. Temperatures a bit warmer, getting back into the mid 60s. And here we go on Monday. We go back into the very low 70s with, again, plenty of sunshine. So clear skies, chilly overnight, outlying areas as low as 38. The low here in the city, 46. A lot of sun tomorrow, not as breezy as today. Highs in the mid 60s, but that's the coolest weather for the next several days. Low 70s early next week, a few showers Wednesday, and then it does turn chillier again as we get closer to next weekend. Ravi.
All right, thanks for the forecast, Phil. Jelani Day's mother wants federal help now solving the mystery surrounding her son's disappearance and death.
Jelani was somebody. He is somebody. And I need the Attorney General and I need the FBI to find answers about what happened to my child.
Jelani Day's body was found in the Illinois River last month. He went missing back in August. His mother says his personal items were found in different areas, but his phone has not been found. She's asking Apple to release phone records, which she thinks may help in this investigation. The 2 Chicago police officers and a woman are hurt in a hit and run. Police say it happened in the 700 block of South Cicero, this in the Austin neighborhood. The officers were in their squad car when a Lexus sedan struck their car, causing them to crash into another vehicle. The driver of that Lexus speeding off. The victims were taken to the hospital and they are recovering from their injuries tonight. A state of emergency is in place in the village of Dixmoor tonight because of ongoing water problems. Today, water pressure falling to half its normal level, essentially cutting off water to the people who live there. Village leaders say they're doing everything they can to fix this problem, and the city of Harvey is Dixmoor's water provider. Residents on the south side enjoying this beautiful fall Saturday at the Ada Park Harvest Festival right there. Families enjoying pumpkin decorating, live music, and a petting zoo, all complete with pony rides. Now remember, you can get the news anytime right here on our website or our free ABC7 Eyewitness News app. And Eyewitness News is back on television tonight on ABC7 after the TCU-Oklahoma game. Hope you'll join us then. We'll see you later.